Okay, I think that worked. I had a little hiccup there. Oop. And obviously bumped the camera while I was farting around. Almost forgot to turn off the Wi-Fi. But welcome for real this time to Retro Metal because we're actually going to be doing some stuff on the modern machine. But we're going to be building an old machine in Minecraft, so it counts because I'm the streamer and I said so. Welcome to everybody. I need to reload my chat. Kansas Fester, thank you very much for the raid right at the top of the stream. Thanks so much. Let me reload chat because I think that the chat window is confuzzled. Surprise. You doubled your audience. Yay! Yes, the chat window was extremely confuzzled. That's better. All right, now we are where we want to be. Mostly. Okay. God, I still don't like this. I need a remote control camera. It was interesting. Cool. What did you stream? How did it go? What were you? I didn't get a chance to tune in. I was trying to get stuff set up over here. How'd it go? What'd you play? Just an old AppleSoft program. Hey, cool. Yeah. So I fixed all of our issues. Our issues were fixed by rolling back to a previous version of Java. Turns out that it is a known fact that the newest versions of Java 8 excuse me, also just loaded the fire, so a little stuffy. Yes, it's always Java. Yeah, it was totally I went out on multi-MC to see if it was like a Minecraft problem or multi-MC problem or what, and everybody was talking about how back that there was a pinned post in the multi-MC Discord that said, yeah, the newest Java breaks Forge, don't use it. Forge is the underpinning of pretty much all of modded Minecraft. So went out, got older version of, had to make an Oracle account. Bleh. Got an older version of Java, pointed multi-MC to it. Do not use Java. I don't feel like, aside from, do not use Java in anything, but Minecraft was written in Java, so we're kind of stuck. I don't know if Java was better back then, or if it was, I don't know. There's a really cool video on how, like, Minecraft is an actual, like, technical achievement. Java breaks everything. Yes, Java does break everything. But I fixed it. So we've got... It was absolutely not ever better. Okay, I believe you. I just know that, the point of... the point of Minecraft being in Java. JavaScript is not Java. Yeah, I know that. Minecraft. Alright, well, I got some music for today, too. So let's get that going. Let's put that over here so we can get to it. Nope. What are you doing? That is not what I wanted you to do, OBS. This is what I want you to do. Haha! I figured out how to run it at pseudo full screen. I have figured out how to do all kinds of things with it. I have figured out how to play a little bit of music in the background. But not that much music, because holy cow, that was that loud. This is... Of course, I have to listen to the music too, which is fine. These little big giant circles, they are a chiptune band. I really enjoy them. There they are. Just keep it kind of chill in the background. It's not supposed to be anything super obnoxious. Yeah, audio in the OBS is the tricky. At work, when there's a mass outage, at least 50% of the time it is the JVM stack. Yeah, but Java Bedrock, you can't do cool stuff like play modded. Look, it's smooth. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is as far as we got. This is me messing around just a little bit last time. So we're in creative. So 2 commands that have been added, and I put them down in the title. If my audio is goofy, please let me know. Audio, I swear I can set it perfectly, and then next week everything's different. So Let's write everything in turtle spaces. Hey, you laugh. I have a board game called Robot Turtles that I introduced to my 5-year-old nephew, and it is basically just turtle graphics. It's it's very, very cute. About my first 68K. Yay! Welcome to 68K Macland. The only I would love. I have not figured out how to get with. I mean, obviously, there's a way that involves cracking it open and soldering. But other than that, I have not yet figured out how to get video out of my Mac Plus. So anyway, I loaded us up this is just a flat world, but because this is modded, even in the flat world, it's going to populate with certain structures, like, I think this is like some sort of oasis-y type thing that has... And it's creative, so I can go below bedrock. It's only four blocks tall. I can go below bedrock, but that's okay. Creative is fun. I can fall right on out of the world. Another structure that one of the mods, I think this is Roots, puts in. Yeah, that kind. No, Mac crack. Yeah, that kind of cracking. These little cottages and these little like abandoned gardens. When you play actual Snorshcraft, it's kind of cute. But we're interested in the fact that aside from these, it's a very large flat area with. Oh yeah, Roots gives us deer. Hello, deer. Oh dear. This is my metaverse. Yeah, exactly. And it also gives us these really keen things called Builder's Wands. And since I'm in creative, the Builder's Wand will read the row and just let me keep growing and growing and growing. So this is a pack called Snorshcraft. If you here I can. So anybody who is interested in Minecraft. This was originally designed by and for the Loading Ready Run community. There's actually a particular Minecraft mod pack in it that is lure centric. And then also the music this week and going forward is Big Giant Circles. Back to game. So that's where we are. We have lots of space. We have every block we could ever want. And we're ready to go. And when I say we have a lot of blocks, we have a lot of blocks. We have tons and tons and tons of blocks. And there's a few, I've done a little bit, so like we've got quark, we've got... Get rid of this, 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 and get rid of this. That's all stuff for the game. 6 colors is all you need. Yeah, not for this. So search. So rather than try to use the clunky as heck Minecraft search bar, we're going to use this on the other side. This is JEI. It's I don't know what JEI stands for. Or just enough items. I do know what JEI stands for. But this will let me bring up and cheat myself in anything I want. And it's going to be a lot easier. Am I going to put the lettering on the chips? I don't know, but I do have other thing that we do have available to us right now. Let me find... I want to give myself... Oop, do I need to... Oh, we need to turn cheat mode on. Now we can cheat ourselves blocks. Quartz, Certus quartz. Etheric quartz. That's not what I wanted. Am I going to put the lettering on the chips? Haven't decided yet. But what I do have for us to look at, if I deminimize this, I have also loaded up Preview. So we can look at what we're working on. I took some photographs this morning. Yes, Groundhog saw shadow, so let the puns begin. So this I've got here is our GS with the power supply in. And here is our GS with the power supply out. I actually am... Yeah, I saw the New Jersey groundhog died. Yeah, our groundhog. Phil saw his shadow. But I've got it now. I took some pictures. I did some photography this morning with my phone. I don't know if I'm going to put the lettering on the chips. I don't know if I'm going to put the lettering on the board, only because I don't know if my... I also don't think I'm probably going to do all the little solder points. But I'm definitely going to do like the larger chips. I want to try to do the speaker. I want to do the slots. I want to do at least a RAM card. This is a fully populated RAM card. What else do I have? And then as we need them, I'll take pictures of like the mouse, the keyboard, the disk drives, the monitor, whatever. A barcode label. It's very interesting. So so the battery's supposed to go here. Obviously this one doesn't have a battery. We might put a battery in it. Yeah, barcode label. I don't know what barcode label is supposed to, I mean, I assume it's supposed to be a barcode label. I don't know why this machine doesn't have one. Battery, obviously I clipped out the battery because that's what you do. But yeah, some of the larger capacitors. This is the Molex for the power supply. I don't know how granular we're gonna get. I did get the battery out. See? Battery. Empty. Tiny little leads where the battery should be. So we've got reference material. But first thing we gotta do is build this thing a case. So let's get back over here. No! Bad. Bad. Clicking. Do not want to shut down internal server. Yes, of course I got the battery out. Kind of... I actually have... In my other one... The one at the production GS that's holding the second monitor up at the moment... I have a kit I got from Herb Fung. I've got another kit, but I can't get the, there's something up with either, I can't get it to, like, feed onto the leads. I don't think I thought I left enough because I clipped it as close to the battery as I could, but I was having an issue. And now the kit is in storage, so I'm not even going to worry about it. All right, so we are here. So we've got to think about what we're going to make this out of. So, block of quartz. I am doing a retro-brighted GS. There we go. Obviously, when it gets dark, it's going to populate with mobs. These are Steve's. These are... Is Javier streaming tonight? Ooh, we should all go bother him later. Okay, so we've got some decisions to make. Block of quartz. White stained planks, which would give us the illusion of the lines, but I think is a little bit busy. Go away, Steve. Certus is a little bit more of a blue. No, I can make Steve Beach go away. Go away, Steve Beach. This is from the actual, they're passive mobs. This is one of the, this is absolutely an loading ready run in joke. So, Certus Chorus, which is a little bit more of a bluer white. Yes, the zombies are Atari users. Yeah, they're Beeges. Or if I really want to get fancy... Oops. I can use stairs. Oops. To give it the ridge, to give it this look. Everybody, we're all friends here. She says. And then we can do sort of we could do something like this to give it this look. I do have all the pieces here too. So what are your thoughts, everybody? This is going to be a play along at home sort of deal. Solid sides or textured sides? Any thoughts on color? Realizing that that's going to be 1 inch, which means at 13.25 in no ventilation needed. Okay, too busy. Got my handy dandy calculator here too, also known as my phone. It's 53 blocks deep. By 17 blocks wide. So the vote is not to do this because this is too much. To try and get the it's not so much the that's not really ventilation, it's just yeah, it's really not ventilation. It's just decoration. Well, these ones are vents, but okay. So, thoughts on color? Oh, is Javi on Retro Roundup? Okay. I am doing the whole machine. I am doing the base machine. I am doing one of each disk drive. I'm doing the keyboard. I'm doing the mouse. I'm doing the monitor. This is probably going to... I'm probably going to start streaming more than once a week. Or possibly working on filling things in between streams. It depends on how things work. Yeah, Retro Repair Roundup is a very good show and everybody should watch it. I definitely don't think I want to do... So it's between... I'm thinking it's between these two. I'm not going to get any... I'm never going to get a nice smooth. Because this is Minecraft. Everything's going to be blocky. Manage pull. Okay, here we go. right, I'm gonna run a poll for the next 2 minutes. And you guys are gonna get to vote on what color. Yes, it's a low res. Yes, what color do you think we should use? I'm trying out this poll function. Because look at me trying out thing. Look at me trying like real streamer things. I'm crazy. So in the meantime, we can just knock this over. This is the other thing that I like to use. Reason I want to use creative is because it's a lot easier to take stuff down when we mess it. Because we're going to mess things up, and it's a lot faster and easier in creative to take stuff down. People want Snow White? Okay. We can, I mean, that is definitely a thing we can do. Alright, I think I'm still on this. Stupid, I was messing with the Builder's Wand. God, that's all. Good lord. What did I do? A whole chunk? I must have. Okay. White is the big winner. All right, we can do that. That is doable. All right. Let's do this, because that's all goofy. I don't like that random lump that I built accidentally when I was farting around with the Builder's Wand the last time I did this, so we're just going to start a flat world that isn't all broken. I'm going to groove. Ah. Ah, shoot. I did not want to set. I wanted to do some settings differently, but I can fix that later. Because I'm op, but sometimes if you don't turn cheats on, it doesn't let you think you're op on a single player game. It's really weird. Really? Okay, that's what I thought. I needed to give myself cheats. I can't, even though it's my world that I made, it's a single player world, for some reason you can't give yourself op. Like you can on a server, like if you're op, you can give myself, you can give me op, I can give myself op, I can give other people op. I can't do that. Loading world, yeah. So a couple other things. This is this is Minecraft 1.2. 1.12, if anybody's keeping track. Delete. Yes. That is a useless world. Alright. Game mode. Creative. World type. Super flat. Allow cheats on. Generate structures on. Generate structures off. Let's turn off generate structures. I think that might also give us more flat. Flat, customized, done. All right. There we go. Yes. Okay. Apparently, not generating structures just means it's still gonna generate some stuff. What are you? But I'll come over here. Looks like I've also like the fact that I've got like a mini map in the top so I can kind of see what's going on and what I'm doing. Loading world. All right. There it is. All right. This can go away. This can go away. This can go away. This can go away. Okay, so I guess we decided block of quartz was where we're going. Alright, so we need 53 by, so I'll just pick a spot and start building. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 2, 3, 4, 5. There is also actually in this pack another useful gadget that we're going to grab. Tape measure. And now you see why. What am I supposed to do here? Yes. 5 meters, 5 blocks. Okay, perfect. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Welcome to... Yeah, Farmville evolved. Nine, 50, 51, 52. What did I say? 52, 53. Also, I think... Oh, no, wait. It's 11 high. That's... I knew that number was wrong. 14... What is it? 11... Might have to get my reading glasses out for this. It's actually 44 blocks. Alright, I think that's our 53 blocks. Does that say 53? It sure does. And I think this needs to be 44, not 11. 11 is high. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Four, 35, 36, 37, 38. So now you see why we're using creative and why we're using builder swans. Because if I tried to do this in survival, block at a time, we'd be here for the rest of our lives. What did I decide that was? That's 46, 45, 44. Okay, I don't remember how to clear. It has been a very long time since I used this. So we're gonna do this. But not like that. Like I said, going to misplace blocks, although I'm not too worried about that. That looks about right. It goes a lot. It's gonna go a lot faster once we get the, oops. No, it is not. Alright. I'm not super worried about those extra blocks. This helps us understand how an injection molded case... I mean, it was. Yeah, I mean, think about... And we're not even doing all of the case details. You know what? We should probably also put some dirt. Dirt. Or grass blocks, anyway. Okay. And this is why I'm not super worried about... Get ourselves an unbreakable wand. So this is why I want to play with builder's wands. Whoops. Okay, there is a way to undo wand, and I don't remember what it is. So we're gonna have to... do it like this. I just thought, yeah, I mean, Kansas Fester, it's something that I have always kind of wanted to try. And I think now's probably a good time to do it since I'm kind of there, since... Like I said, I really don't want to source new hardware when I'm trying to conserve space. Like, I appreciate that Kansas Fester, or not Kansas Fester, 48K is willing to loan me a laptop to do Ultima 6. But that's not going to solve the core root of the problem. Is I want that era of machine. That's the first computer I ever had that was mine. Like, the Apple IIc was the first computer my family had. My 486 was the first machine I ever had that was mine. That was my graduation present. It was mine that I could do whatever I wanted with. Did it actually literally fill that whole thing? Oh my god, I'm so mad right now. You know what? There's a tool for this. If I can remember what it's called. Exchange-O-Matic! Really don't care how much power! Okay. Okay, I don't remember. It has been a while. It has been a while and a half since I used this. And I think, oh, I don't need. Because it's modded. Ha 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 ha! And this, friends, is why we are using modded. Because I have access to tools like this. There's an app for... There is literally in this pack an app for that. I gotta figure out how to clear the measurements. That might be a quick Google. I haven't actually played with that in a while. So the Presto Changeo Exchange-O-Matic. I think there's a command to always make it daytime. I just can't remember what it is. I use console commands very, very rarely in Minecraft. Because when I'm playing, I'm almost always playing survival. It also makes really cool noises. Okay, so we have our... Okay, so that's our 2GS. Build near... I wish it worked that way. Minecraft does not work that way, unfortunately. I wish it did. So here's the base plate of our 2GS. Ship it! Yes! It's a base plate! Ship it! Nah, I think we need some walls. The walls are 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And now we builders wander our way. And I keep an eye on the resident cat, because the resident cat has decided that my cat's food bowl is better than her cat's food bowl. Eleanor! Eleanor! Eleanor is the resident cat. And she's in there. I'll be right back. Yes, yes, meow at you too. You have your own food bowl upstairs. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I never said I was an expert. Build the what? Don't forget the little... Oh yeah, I am going to do the 1-inch front lip with the... What I'm probably going to end up doing is just building it out and then putting that in later. Oh yeah, if anybody's interested, this is my little Minecraft self. I do of course have a custom Minecraft skin. It's me. What I literally did was take the default female Alex skin and recolor it. So it's not even like I had a massive, it's not even like it's just the default skin with browner hair and a purple shirt and black pants and blue eyes. I could add cat ears to it, yes. That actually is a thing that could happen. Minecraft skins are harder to futz with than one would think, though, Zed. That is also a modded thing. Again, there's a tool for this. I keep forgetting I'm in modded. There's a tool for this. In case anybody's wondering, this is why I absolutely love. This is why I love Thermal Foundations, which is the mod pack it's the pack that all of these fancy tools come from. Not Builder's One. Builder's Ones comes from a pack, oddly enough, called Builder's Ones. But yeah, I totally could. But at that point, because of... So, like, if you look at a Minecraft skin, you have to kind of picture almost like a papercraft U that you have to, like, work. You have to think... It's a very bizarre way of thinking to put one of those together. So, I would probably commission that. Oh, wait. I've probably turned on all kinds of interesting things at this point. I also need to look up the commands. So I need to look up how to turn off the measurements, and I need to look... Because there is an oops wand command, I just don't remember what it is. I do not, for the life of me, remember what it is. CSS is a bizarre... Yeah, there's a lot of bizarre ways. CS... But yeah, I mean, if you Google, like, custom Minecraft skin and you look at, like, what you start with, you have to picture, like, yourself only, like, the best way I can think of to describe it is it looks like when you unfold, like, a cube, except it's a person. Alright. Okay. Alright. So we've got 1 inch of... So how tall is that little bit? Is there buffering? It doesn't look like. I haven't dropped any frames. I'm not dropping any frames. I am hardwired. Yeah, we're gonna call that 1 inch on the front, too. We're gonna call it... I need more light. We're also gonna call it, why are you trying to do that on the one on the desk when you have one you can pick up and actually look at closely? Because that was the whole point of this. So the front lip is about... we're gonna call it... Yeah, I really should have gotten my reading glass. Next week I will remember to get my reading glasses for this. 1.5 inches sticking outing. Which is... 6 blocks. So this is going to be the front of our 2GS. 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Now we use our brains. And now this works the way I want it to. Oh, wonder if... Oh, it's time set. Okay. Time set day. There we go. I am very, very bad at console commands. This is absolutely going to end with me having this enormous, like, post-it, this, like, pile of post-it notes with console commands and measurements, and... we might have to take a picture of my desk when this is all said and done. Beach, get off my freaking GS! What did we decide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I mean, I can always just cheat myself in a really good sword. But yes, you can see, like, now, you know, if I wanted, if even in creative mode, placing this a couple of blocks at a time would just, like, suck so hard. So when I decided to do this, I said, I'm going to use a mod pack. And I was pretty sure that Snorshcraft had everything in it I wanted. Also, Seraphina. If you are... Gotta plug, Seraphina she's one of the people who worked on this mod pack. I think she was one of the, like, project leads, if you will. She makes the most amazing mod packs. That's the link to Snorshcraft will take you to her, it'll take you to the Snorshcraft, but then from there you can get to her profile page on Curse. And some of the stuff she does is just really fun. The most recent one, and I played it a lot, it was super fun, is called Phoenix's Assorted Goodies. And it has dragons. It has fire, and there's a mod pack called Fire and Ice. Alright, so now question. So that's technically half an inch on the inside. It's not going to be obviously perfect because these are going to be thicker. The plastic itself is obviously not a quarter of an inch thick. If each one of these, if 4 blocks is an inch, that means each one of these blocks is a quarter inch, and the plastic is not that thick. So we're going to do this, but we're going to do it kind of... this is not going to be a perfectly perfect scale model. I'm not looking for a perfect 1-to-1 here, or 1-to-4, or 1 to whatever. I'm looking for something that looks good. So if it's like an aesthetic choice over a, like, this is the perfect measurement choice, we're gonna go with the aesthetic choice pretty much every single time. Just because I think it's gonna end up with a better product in the long run. At the end, I'd like to, I mean, I don't have, where am I? Oops. I don't know if I can set up a server type thing for this where people could come and tour it, but I at least want to make like a YouTube video. Oops. I don't know what that was from. Of it so that people can like experience it. It's a flying buttress. It's a flying something. It's a flying me. I also love, like, when you fly. You don't really actually fly in Minecraft. You just walk through the air. I love that. Now we should be able to... If you ever wondered what it looked like, I am building a fantastic mob farm! Oops. Okay, I guess we need some light. Let's actually... I don't know if I can... Wow, wow, I'm just like watching stuff spawn in. Gamer will do mob spawning false. Okay. I was trying to set it to peaceful, but that works too. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Iron. Now we just need to take care of all of these friends. And for that, we will use... diamond sword, sure. Leroy Jenkins! Go away. Also go away. Why is this diamond sword suck so hard? Okay, this is what we're talking about. So there's a mob called the there's a thing called the Enchanted Forest. It's a place you can go. It's like an end game, like, really hard area. Just mass pour in lava. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Creeper pie, that's gross. Oops. Lava everywhere! I have no idea how I'm gonna get rid of all this lava, but I don't really care. Right now, this is fun. I'm just like carpet bombing. Whoa! What's that? Oh, that's a, Oh. No. I like cats, but wither cats are bad. Wither cats, cast wither on you. Wither makes you wither. Oddly enough. So much death! Oh, now I have to get rid of all of the lava. See, yeah, wither witches are, like, really, really hoss. As you can see, she is just... Whoops. She is hanging on there hard. How are you not dead? Like, for real, how are you not dead? Now you're dead. Oop. Did I... Where's me? Whoa! Alright, somehow I turned off my crosshairs, which is a problem. The GS motel. Yeah, it's a roach motel. It's a mob motel. I mean, honestly, for now, I'm just gonna leave them. Because... We'll check out... what button did I hit? Minecraft... You have accidentally hit... Okay, the HUD, F1. Alright. I have absolutely no idea how we're... Actually, I do know how we're gonna get rid of that. I think if I start replacing blocks, it'll go away. Eventually. Eventually. In the meantime, it's probably not a bad idea to have some light in here so we can see what the heck we're doing. So now we have an absolutely spectacular mob farm. We're gonna leave a little door. Alright, what do we not need? We don't need this, we don't need this. We don't really need this anymore. We shouldn't need that anymore. We shouldn't need that anymore. Doors, doors, doors. Probably do... Don't really want to do an iron door. But that might be our best and only choice. Because I don't think we can do a white door. We just do an archway. It is a simulation of a... Yes! I've built a GS with a leaking battery. That is exactly what we have here. This is your GS. This is your GS. Did anybody remember those commercials? This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. This is your GS. This is your GS. Okay, that's... There we go. Somehow... So this is the inside of our GS. So let's put a bunch of these out so we can see what we're doing. You're at what? I wasn't old enough for yeah, I was. Yeah, I mean, I just remember that commercial, and because I feel like I remember that commercial because I remember we all made fun of it, which I know is like really like kind of lame, but we totally just made fun of that commercial. Yeah, all I have to do is replace the source blocks with something, and lava goes away. I do know enough about lava to make, or about Minecraft to make lava go away. That'll disappear on its own. With our little door into our little GS. So the trick is to look for the high points. Those are your source blocks. You make those go away, and the lava goes away. And then we just get rid of... Getting rid of these is going to be a lot easier. Because we're probably going to want to use some sort of standoff for the main board anyway, because if I remember correctly, the main board doesn't necessarily rest directly on the pan. I think there are little, like, standoffs for it. I am not taking the board out of the pan. Before anybody says anything, no, I am not going that far. I've done it once, twice, once. I have one GS that's been retro-brighted, and I have one GS with patina. And I had Javier and Sark and DJ and everybody else at Kansas Fest to tell me when I was messing up. I don't have that here. So we're not going to take things apart here. I think I hear Smalls. And that is okay. My sisters are like, ah! And I'm like, it's okay. Trust me, I would not be the first person. I will not be the first streamer in the history of the world to have kiddos come on stream, nor will I be the last. It's all good. My community is very chill. Besides, I'm teaching the little dude started. He's learning turtle graphics via a board game. If you have Smoles in your life, check out, they are not paying me to say this. This is a game I got from a friend of mine. Because her kiddos, I will put lights in at some point. What I'm probably going to do is put like some sort of light block in up at the top to light the whole thing. But for right now... Speaking of light, somebody mentioned the power LED, and we got to put that on here. So the power LED is if you're looking at the GS. This is a little into the in and out door. Did I miss a... Okay, that's fine. There. Alright, so there's our case. So this is going to give you an idea of the scale of this build. When I said, 4 blocks to an inch. This is a lot of 2GS. This is a whole lot of 2GS. So you figure there's going to be a keyboard, and there's going to be a mouse, and there's going to be a monitor on top of this thing, And there's going to be a couple of disk drives over here, and maybe we'll do a joystick. I don't know. We could build a CFFA inside of the thing. I don't know. The world is our oyster. I am, however, going to do this just because that's going to drive me nuts otherwise. But we need to build. We need to add our LED that someone mentioned. So we're looking at about this far in. And now we are now to the point where we need to choose blocks. And green lamp actually additions. Lime lamp. Is there a lime lamp? We could also just go with we could try to make it glow with some of the glowy blocks. We could just go with concrete, lime wool, lime stained glass. I don't even know what anti-block is. But I mean, I know lime is the color we want because it's that electric green. There's slime. I don't stained planks. I'd like to get into glass. I am also kind of not digging on this. Shape-wise. Because that is, the thing, this thing is at a really weird angle to be reproducing in Minecraft. How do you turn these on, I wonder? Alright. Actually, additions, lamp power. The lamp is a group of blocks added by actual additions. They provide light when turning on by right click. Okay. Oh, I just have to right click it? Really? It's that easy? It is that easy. Alright. And actually, it's dark, and that's actually going to be kind of helpful. What do y'all think? For our power light? For our power LED? It even gives off light. Like it? 4 a.m. says heart. Yeah. That is just, it is a very weird, that is, Minecraft really wants to work on 45 degrees and 90 degrees. And I can tell you right now, this LED is none of those things. Alright, so we've got our little light. I am not sure if I can do... Okay, so the question is, how granular do I want to get? Because this has in it a mod pack called Chisels and Bits. Or Chisel and Bits? Chisel and Bits. Chisel and Bits. I'll show you what Chisel and Bits does. We'll come over here. Oh, it's one of these. Because I don't think we're going to lose our place anytime soon. Okay, so Chisels and Bits is this wonderfully granular little thing that if we wanted to at the this might be the last thing we do, is if I really want to, because this is going to take a lot of practice. But it literally lets you... It divides each block into 16 teeny tiny itty bitty little blocks called bits. And lets you get this granular. So if I really wanted to, and if this was creative, there would be little tiny bits all over the place, but or if this was survival, that'd be creative. This is creative. I could use Chisel and Bits to put in the Apple logo and Apple IIGS, but that's probably something I need a lot. I have not used Chisel and Bits in, I think, forever. I don't know if I've ever actually used Chisel and Bits for anything. That would require me to have a lot more practice with Chisels and Bits. This would require some offline practice, but I could absolutely... We could chisel and bit out the words and the logos and stuff. But yeah, so that's what Chisels and Bits does. 4 a.m. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there are, like I said, there's this pack. There's a reason why I wanted to use one modded to this particular pack, because I knew it had stuff in it like Chisels and Bits, and it has, like actually additions, so I can do stuff like this. And then the other actually additions block that I think we're going to end up using. So we've got this enormous case that we have built that we now need to populate. And we have a little door. Alright. Let's take a look at our model. Let's take a look at our model that I don't have to lift. Let's take a look at our model that I don't have to lift up. Because that was kind of the whole point of this operation. So, as far as so this is where we are. Window. We are going to build the power supply. Thermal Foundation actually gives you silver and aluminum blocks, so that's easy. We're going to build that. We're going to build the board, and then we're going to put the power supply in. So this is the picture we're interested in right now, which is the bottom of the pan. So we need to start with, like I said, we're going to do some standoffs. I'm going to do a 1-block standoff, and then we're going to put down some sort of green block for the PCB, for the circuit board. Oops. That is not what I wanted to do. I desperately want... I keep forgetting preview doesn't have a grab. Preview makes you slide, and that doesn't... So, really, if I remember, I'm looking... I haven't had this, like I said, haven't had one of these open in kind of a heck of a long time, but I don't remember the board extending too much into this area. And I mean, if I really wanted to get granular, we could do this too, but we're not going to. We could do all the vents and stuff. Cat's like, what the heck? Cats are over here like, what are you doing? But we definitely need to put down... Oops. First thing we need to do is put down some standoffs. Or at least a standoff. So we'll give it about a 1/4 inch from this. I would say about a 1/4 inch. Because we at least need markers for where to put this thing. Yeah, like I said, exclamation point pack will give you a link to this particular... If anybody, if you see something on this pack that you really like, feel free to download it. It's on Curse. It works very well I use Multi-MC as my launcher. Alright, so... there. Having spent a lot... Actually, Editions being kind of one of my favorite... Actually, Editions is a really fun pack that lets you play with, like, essentially lasers. And so one of the blocks it has is this. It's called Etheric Green Block. And it's got this kind of cool printing design on it that I think would work well for our printed circuit board. Green concrete is another. There's also green concrete. What else do we have that's green? Green concrete. There's green... green wool. Green terracotta. I'm also like Wayla, which is the what am I looking at mod. This is green wool, which also kind of has a cool printed circuit board thing going on it. Green terracotta. Figuring we're gonna use not shulker boxes. Something like black terracotta for the chips. I'm not sure if I like black terracotta for the chips. It doesn't look very... What else do we have? I don't really like that as much as I thought I would. Actually, we might use black wool for the chips, because that looks much more chippy. The wool texture, I think, is going to give it a good... sort of chip. I think that's going to be a better texture for us. And then knowing that these chips are going to be, you know, slightly larger than that, we're going to go... Like I said, we have silver. We have aluminum. So we can have some fun with our... I think aluminum's gonna be what we want for most of our... So if you figure, you know, we're gonna... And again, if we really wanted to get crazy and chisel in bits, we could totally, like, make this go insane. Giant weird-looking chips! So, any thoughts out there in Chatland as to... I mean, obviously I'm using aluminum, I'm not using silver. Which makes sense, because silver's... or aluminum's the metal of choice in the machine anyway. We know we're not using that. We know we're... we might use that. We might use that. We're done with that for now. So what I actually might do... I think I want to light the inside of it before I do a whole lot more of anything. I like my builds to be pretty. Oops. White lamp. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. You know, I think we're gonna do... We're gonna use these in the top corner just to light it. Because those also seem to throw a ton of light. I mean, obviously it's gonna take a lot more than 4 of these to light the inside of this thing. I have no real, just in case anybody's wondering, I have no real actual, like, plan for this. I might actually just do like this. This is going to be a very organic thing. This is not me. I do not have this completely 100% planned out in advance and like we're just going to build it. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So this is as much you watching my thought process as it is. I'm just not sure. Like, we definitely, I mean, obviously we need to light this thing. It's not Builder's Wand. Because even... I'm just not 100% sure how I want to do it. I don't know if I want to line, like, the entire thing with lamps? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put another... Oh, we aren't done with these, I lied. I lied! I'm not done with blocks of quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boop. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 6, 7, 8. Okay, standoff would go here. RGB LED strips. I mean, that's... We could make it a Mac Effects clear case. That's a thing we could do. You're not wrong. I'm not replacing all of those with clear, though. But we could do, like... I think with... There are ways in modded to do, like, effects like that. I just don't remember what they are. But we gotta start laying down our PCB so we can start populating it with... So I guess we have to make a decision. Although I guess we have the Presto Change-O-Matic if we we have the exchanger if we desperately decide we hate. Like, I like this because it's it's all electrical looking, so that I'm not gonna put down all the traces. But this kind of gives you the idea of the traces, but then again, so does the wool. So I'm thinking one of these two. And part of me is also like, well, we're doing modded, so we might as well do modded. And just, like, go to town using modded blocks. We'll start here. If y'all hate it, you can tell me and we can try something different. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it is my build, but, like, I'm trying to... Yeah. Community involvement is a thing that I kind of want to... maybe have a little more of. Especially seeing as how this isn't my usual brand of stream. Alright, let's get rid of... Oops. And now we also see the dangers of working in creative mode. Yeah, I've been putting down the PCB standoffs. Yeah, I put down PCB standoffs. Oh yeah, no, I mean, like, if we're gonna do this, I mean, we're gonna do it right. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right, and we're gonna do it big. Can you put? You cannot put. Alright. Let's do this for now. Because it's an easy, quick... Glowstone is an easy, quick, temporary solution to our problem. That'll at least let me work while I'm making decisions. Like I said, I did not sit down and plan out like this is what we're gonna build this, and then we're gonna build this, and then we're gonna build this, and then we're gonna build this. I have never attempted this type of a build in Minecraft before. So I, like, legitimately... I don't know if I'm putting in the PCB standoffs in the correct place, because... I am not taking the board out. But I am putting in something that represents PCB standoffs. Yes. Oops. Oh, wait, I need more standoffs, don't I? I sure do. But that's going to give us a nice printed circuit board, I think, to play with. And in case anybody's wondering, yeah, I'm gonna absolutely... These are gonna get archived on, YouTube. Shouldn't there be one here? But yeah, I totally put down the PCB standoffs. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm probably gonna have to go under and do something with getting rid of all of these stupid torches. This might be... I think this might be why I've never tried a giant, like, build something in Minecraft build like this, is because then my OCD is gonna kick in at some point, and I'm gonna be like, must be perfect. And that's kind of like, I want to have fun with it. I don't want to, like, this is not supposed to stress me out. This is supposed to be fun. I'm like scrunching down to look at where my standoffs need to be. Like, I don't know why I keep thinking that scrunching down in my chair is gonna do anything. Like, moving yourself does not actually change how you. This is not VR. Moving yourself does not actually change how you see what you are looking at. So I don't know what I'm thinking. Well, I do know what I'm thinking. Do I have more standoffs? I do. I do that all the time and try to dodge, but oh yeah, does anybody remember like playing Nintendo and you'd be like doing this and then you'd try to get Mario over a jump and you'd start doing this with your controller like Mario is going to like go farther or faster because you were like waving your arms around because, you know, we totally had motion controls in 1987. Because that was totally a thing we had. It was not a thing we had. The power. We had the. I mean, we had the Power Glove, which I think, you know, calling the Power Glove motion control is like generous. It's like generous at best, I think. The funny thing is, I hit most of these pretty close to where I want them without really trying. Like, I enjoy building in Minecraft. I build crazy, like, castles and dodges, or, like, bases all the time. I've just never tried to, like, replicate something real in Minecraft like this. Alright, so we've got a thing. I'm gonna... Again, just throw down some glowstone for now so we can see what we got. I also would not want to do this without creative flight. Temporary lighting solution at best, because we've built... just this absolutely bonkers crazy thing here. So we have, and we have a little door here. So we have our Apple IIGS turned on. Get rid of our test blocks up here. And this has, so there's our 2GS. I love, this also has a mod in it called Journey Map. Journey Map obviously is a mini-map mod, and so this is what we've got so far. We've got this enormous white monolith with a little green slash on the front. I'm actually kind of excited about how this looks. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of cleany uppy stuff for right now. Like, for example, at some point, we are going to put ports on the back of this thing. So I am going to put the little plastic lip around the back. There really isn't any other good way. There's no cheaty cheat way to do this. So we'll spend the end of the stream here just maybe doing little like fiddly things. I don't want to get into, I think picking up with actually populating the circuit board is going to be a kind of a good place to start next week. I also need to take pictures of the back of the thing. So that's the thing about the GS, right? It has native ports and it has optional ports. Then we've got our little plastic lid. But what I at least want to put on are these. I'm not necessarily worried about this mess. This one has like no port. This one has like 0 port covers. But I at least want to put in, I'll try to put in. Haha! You have finally exceeded 65,535 treats. Yeah, I need to do stuff with that too. I have all these things I want to do and just not enough time in my life. But I want to at least do like the disk drive, the RGB, the ports, the keyboard, the comms port. The ports, the power switch. That's going to be a thing. I want to populate the back. Since we're in creative, it's fairly not too terribly difficult to populate the back. So, get an idea here. Next week, I'll also remember to grab my reading glasses before I go on stream. They're in my purse, which is like in the other room, and I don't want to really go get it. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because, yeah, it's... Alright, so we are going to want to put in... So we're going to be putting in all the little plastic flanges. I'm not late, I'm just delayed. Amiga Gamer, we are building an Apple IIGS. At the scale of 4 blocks to an inch. I mean, hey, you know what? If somebody wants to build an Amiga in Minecraft, I'm all for it. I think that would be awesome. Like, I know there's a video of Dr. Steve's 2E on YouTube. How cool would it be to have like a playlist of old computers built in Minecraft? Like, here's the 2E, here's the 2GS, here's an Amiga, here's an Atari, here's a Trash 80, and if you build a Trash 80 in TRS-80 in Minecraft. Yes! Lego is real hardware. Lego is real hardware. Construx is real hardware. If anybody I don't know if anybody remembers Construx. I have some, but they're in storage. It was like a plastic erector set. You had these like plastic beams that like attached to these little like knots. They were like little blue or black, and there were hinges, and they were like glow in the darky bits, and you could build like there were tires. You could build like cars. It was like a plastic erector set, I think, is the best description I can come up with of it. I've seen people build like, that's what I was gonna do. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work either. because I need SCSI, or not SCSI, USB. I have three drives that I have three laptop drives that aren't doing anything at the moment, and I want to set up two of them as backup drives. I want to make those my Time Machine and my Macrium drives, for Macrium being the Windows backup, and then the third one I need to make as a Mojave. Since I now play with OpenCore, one of the things they recommend you have when you have OpenCore running is a Mojave, straight Mojave recovery drive. But yeah, so we're building. This is the body of the Apple IIGS. We're building it in modded because I want like builders ones and stuff. But yeah, no, absolutely 100%. Anybody who I am on board with anybody in an Amiga game. We've got the PCB installed. This is all very temporary lighting until I figure out how I actually want to like light this thing up. I suppose we could have built the whole thing out of these glowy blocks. That would have been fun. What is it? It's a very, and then it'll be a if we built the whole thing out of the lamps. Then we can all like say that it's a 2GS that Javier has just retrobrighted. Because that is always the joke at K-Fest. Is like how bright they are when Javier gets done with them. And that's not wrong. But right now, yeah, I'm working on kind of toying. Right now I'm working on just cleaning up the back of it a little bit. Lego is too, and yeah, Lego's real hardware. I mean, come on, they made Apple II cards for Lego. Lego is real hardware. It has been decreed. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, I'm just kind of, cleaning up the back here. Yes, my GS is getting rained on. I am going to look up console commands to fix things like weather. Because I know that it is extremely possible to fix like the weather and the sun. I just need to look up all that good stuff. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Alright, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There. The other thing to remember in Minecraft is you always want to work in odd numbers whenever you can. But okay, so we've got the back kind of textured a little bit. Liking it. I'm liking it. So over here, is going to be our power switch. Why odd? Because it's easier to find this. Believe it or not, it's easier to find the center of odd. So, like, when I was counting here, I counted 31 blocks from here to here was 31 blocks. So I knew if I went to the 16th block, there's going to be 15 on either side, and that's going to give you a much cleaner center line than if it was an even number, then the center would be between the two. The perfect center would be between the two blocks. Yeah, for centering, exactly. For centering, it's way easier. Okay, I don't remember what that is. But yeah, so we've got this big old block of white marble. Or quartz, rather. So, black wool. I'm not sure how I feel about that for... Okay. There we go. I am not sure how I feel about... I think... Oh, you know what I think we're going to end up with? Etheric quartz stairs, black quartz. Ooh, black quartz. I forgot we had black quartz. That's right. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot we had black quartz. That might be our... I forgot we had black quartz. Which I don't know why I forgot I had black quartz, because that is one of the key blocks in this pack. Now we can fart around with how this looks. Power button? I think that's actually pretty good for the power button right there. There's no port. Well, there's a security port under it, but I think that's gonna be... Power button. I think that actually might be a good place to leave it now, except that I do want to see. It's just real quick. Yeah. So I love it. We've got these very rustic huts. We've got this very rustic looking brick cobblestone tower. We've got cows and sheep and chickens. And we have a giant apple 2GS. This is coming together nicely. I am extremely pleased with how this is going. Oh yeah, I forgot that this was a thing. Actually, can I do slabs? Are there metal slabs? No, there are not aluminum slabs, unfortunately. And I think plate... Can you put down plate? So the thing about modded is some of these are not things you can actually build with. Some of them are just things you make to build, you use to build other things. But if I wanted to do like that as a microchip, as a chip, just to give the idea of... And then we can also, of course, we do have gold. And where is block O bronze? Bronze, block of bronze. I mean, gold is a Minecraft brick, but we also have, so like to build ports, to build the slots, I have access to bronze, I have access to aluminum, so we have all these cool metals to play with. Here's our power button. There's a cat doing cat things. Just cat things. But I think that this is a good place to stop. I think we've got our base, we've got our case, and we've got our PCB, we've got our power light and our power button. So I think we will just park ourselves right here and look out over our... Yeah, look upon my works, ye mighty and despair. I'm gonna fade the music out. And then I'm gonna turn the music off because it's thumping into my headset too. And we're going to go back to the... Where's the booth? The booth is right here. Yay! So that was like super fun. I was not sure how this was gonna work. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it as I was having... I mean, I love... This is new. This is different. I've never done this before. Yes, I've streamed Minecraft before, and I've never, like, built something like this before. I'm looking to see who's out and about. But, yeah, that was... Quit game. Whoa. Get a quit game into extremely large... And then also turn off stupid... Yeah. So there's a lot of things you have to undo at the end to fix OS X's issues. Because OS X has a lot of issues when it comes to doing something. It just doesn't play nice with sound. But thanks everybody for stopping by. That was super fun. I had a good time. I hope you all had a good time. As of right now, can't get apples due to part shortages. Build one in... Exactly! I can't get computers? Build one in Minecraft. Duh. Isn't that how everything works? Isn't that how it should be? You should just be able to build... You're welcome. So, yeah, next Sunday we will populate our circuit board with slots and chips and maybe a power supply. But for now, we're all going to go over and say hi to Amiga Bill. While that's the greatest getting itself together. Thanks everybody for hanging out, for watching and chatting and lurking and kibitzing and participating in polls and cheering and subscribing and following and all of the things that you do. Why did it cancel the raid? No, it didn't cancel the raid. It's being stupid. And all the things that you guys do. You are so very, very welcome for the stream. I love doing it. I felt like bad last week because it was just a colossal failure. So I'm glad this was not a colossal failure. So I will see you all next week. Keep an eye on the Twitter. I might be posting some pictures and asking for some opinions. So keep an eye on the Twitter. And as always, thanks for watching.